If you're lying awake right now, and your mind just won't slow down, stay with me for a minute. Don't scroll. Don't reach for another distraction. Just stay right here. Can you do that with me? I know that feeling. It's quiet, but not peaceful, right? You know what I mean? It's the kind of quiet where your thoughts get louder, where every memory, every mistake, every what if starts lining up one after another. And suddenly, it's not just tonight anymore. It's everything. The past, the things you wish you handled differently, the people you lost, the words you wish you said or didn't say. Let me ask you something. Why is it always at night that this hits the hardest? And then your mind jumps ahead. What am I doing with my life? Why does it feel like everyone else figured it out except me? Why am I still here feeling like this? Have you asked yourself that lately? Yeah, I know that spiral. Most people won't admit it. But this is when it hits the hardest. Not during the day, not when you're busy. It's right now, when everything slows down and there's nowhere left to hide. And maybe, if you're being honest, it's not just your thoughts that are loud, it's the loneliness. Not the kind where you don't have people, but the kind where you don't feel understood. Have you ever felt that, even in a room full of people? You can be surrounded by people and still feel like nobody really sees you, like nobody actually knows what's going on inside your head. And that feeling, that's the one that keeps you up. But let me tell you something, and I want you to really hear this. There's nothing wrong with you for feeling this way. Do you hear me? You're not broken, you're not behind, you're not failing, you're just human. And nobody teaches you how to deal with this part. They teach you how to succeed, but not what to do when everything slows down and you're left alone with your own thoughts. So you start thinking, you're the only one who feels like this, be honest. Have you thought that before? You're not. There are people right now, lying in their own bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking the same thoughts you are, feeling the same way, you're just not hearing them. But I promise you, you're not alone in this moment. You've just been carrying it alone. And that's a big difference. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you gave yourself a break? Not a distraction, a real break. Where you didn't pressure yourself to have it all figured out. Where you didn't beat yourself up for not being further ahead. When was the last time you just let yourself be where you are? Because I have a feeling you've been harder on yourself than anyone else ever has. You replay your mistakes, you question your decisions, you carry things no one else is even thinking about anymore. Why do we do that to ourselves? It's exhausting. No wonder you're tired. No wonder your mind won't shut off. You've been carrying too much for too long, without giving yourself permission to rest. So let's do something different right now.
4 minutes for this.
Not tomorrow, right now. Take a breath with me. Slow, steady. Did you feel that?
In the big scheme of things,
You don't need to fix your whole life tonight.
minutes takes forever.
You don't need all the answers. You just need to make it through this moment. That's it. And you've already been doing that every single day. Even on the days you didn't feel strong, you still made it through. That matters more than you think. You're still here. And I know that might not feel like an accomplishment, but it is. Because not everyone keeps going when it feels like this. But you did,
On this end,
and you are.
the light, like
So let me ask you one more thing,
like it does on there.
instead of asking.
See this
Why am I not where I wanna be?
yellow part is just so prominent in
What if you
the video,
asked,
but not.
how did I make it this far? Because the version of you from a few years ago would be proud that you're still standing. Even if you feel lost, even if you feel behind, you're still here.
Look
And that
those
means
white
something.
legs.
It means your story isn't over.
I was thinking the same.
There's
My
still
legs-
more
my
ahead of
legs
you.
have never been this white.
Things you haven't experienced yet. People you haven't met yet.
Since I was 12.
You're not at the end. You're just in the middle of it. In the middle is always the hardest part because it's unclear. It's uncomfortable, but it is progress. You're growing in ways you can't see yet.
I'm good with wherever,
And one day,
as long as you get it ready.
this version of you,
I'll throw a couple burgers on
the one lying awake right now, it's gonna make sense. You realize this wasn't you falling apart.
the flag.
This was you becoming someone new. So tonight, instead of fighting your thoughts,
You don't know until you know.
just sit with them. Not to judge them,
Almost don't want
just to acknowledge. Yeah. This is where I am right now.
Jones, I look at Clay's. They don't got it. They don't got this. You know?
Well, from any sort of elevated place, they could see it.